Hey everyone, welcome to this month's newsletter. Our office has just rolled out Private Collection and we are super excited about the value that it brings to both buyers and sellers. Private Collection is basically our own exclusive in-house MLS designed to promote off-market listings, connecting both sellers with potential buyers. Last year, 82% of homes were sold off-market, completely flying under the radar of the general public. For sellers, Private Collection really offers optionality. We can market and sell your home while bypassing the traditional MLS or multiple listing service route. If you prefer selling your home with maximum convenience and without, disrupting your life through marketing, multiple showings a day, or even those unrandom, unscheduled showings, trying to figure out what to do with the kids or the dogs all day long, this option is tailor-made for you. It could also be a way to test the selling price without exposing the property to the public, all without affecting days on market. With over 300 realtors in our office, your property receives lots of exposure, and you have complete control over when and if you list on the MLS. And for buyers who are tired of getting caught up in bidding wars and the limited options in the home search journey, Private Collection can be a game changer. Imagine having access to exclusive listings with private showings on homes not available anywhere else, all without the pressure of competing. So if you're interested in learning more about Private Collection, give us a call. So transitioning into what's happening in the market. Interest rates have seen some volatility the past few weeks. And in the market, one of the things we hear a lot is, people want to wait until rates drop before buying or selling. We don't have a crystal ball when it comes to predicting interest rates. However, what we do know is that by waiting and trying to time the market, it's likely going to cost you more money in the long run. For instance, rates went up about 0.5% in mid-April. In just 1 week, if you were looking to buy a $400,000 house, we'd be looking at about a $150 increase in mortgage payment. And if you look at where we were last year with rates, now we're talking about a $225 difference in payment. And the difference from February 1st to today, less than 90 days, is a couple $100. The reality is volatility is most likely not going to go away anytime soon. The good news is that there are windows in that volatility which can be good because most likely it's going to swing both ways. So the CPI or Consumer Price Index recently came out this month, which basically shows the terms of inflation. Inflation came in at about 3.5%. Now, what's really interesting about this number is that more than half of that increase was from shelter and energy. So let's talk a little bit about that. In terms of shelter, home prices are not included in that. That is only rent. So renting is about 45% of the inflation. And when you think about it this way, will prices ever go down? Probably not, at least not any substantial decreases. And so given that unlikelihood of prices coming down, it really begs the question, when is the best time to buy? Well, it's arguably right now. If it's time to buy a home and the numbers work for you right now, buy. If not, don't. Waiting for lower rates has the potential to backfire. When rates go down, even if it's just a percentage point, prices will likely go through the roof and, you're going to have to end up paying more. For every buyer that is out there in the market right now, there are probably 10 buyers on the sidelines waiting to make a move when those rates do come down. And in terms of prices going down, Zillow actually recently forecasted that the Albuquerque metro home values will increase by about 3.7% in the next 12 months. And so in our local market in March, the median sales price for previously owned detached homes, so this does not include new construction, is up about 8% from last year. The demand to buy is there. And with regards to supply levels, we are still at very, very low levels. In March, we did see about a 15% increase with homes coming on the market compared to March of last year. However, when you compare it to 2019, we are still at half of that. And in 2019, inventory was considered historically low. So kind of going back to the fact that rents are contributing to 45% of the inflation, renters are facing the challenge of rising rents. It's something that's beyond their control, and they're subject to that inflation. So how do you control your finances? You get into a home today when you know exactly what your costs are going to be. Of course, there will be minimal increases for property tax and insurance, but you gain certainty. Homeownership is a way to actually stop the rate of inflation and take control of your financial future through wealth building. Thanks for tuning in. See you next month.